Guys, this is literally the stupidest thing ever. And you know what it is? Freaking Coachella. As soon as I got here, I've come to realize that this entire thing is inflation and a money scheme. They are scamming your asses out of thousands of dollars to go to this 2-day event. I would never be here if my passes were not gifted to me. Some of my buddies are trying to upgrade their VIP passes to artist passes. You want to know how much money that is? Not 1K, not 2K, not even 3K, $7,000.
Ah yes, the great American tradition of standing in a dusty field while your bank account aggressively deletes itself. Welcome to Coachella 2026, or as the internet is currently calling it, the Fire Festival sequel. Look, festivals have always been expensive, but this year the matrix completely broke. People aren't just overpaying, they are being systematically robbed blind through a loophole so devious it's actually destroying people's entire vacations. And the craziest part? The scammers are getting away with it right under security's nose. Let's dive into the absolute dumpster fire that is Scamchella. Usually, if you get scammed buying a ticket, it's because you bought it from some random dude named Chad in a shady Facebook group. But this year, the call is coming from inside the house.
Just scammed out of 3K. I don't understand because we bought the tickets through the Coachella resale site and somehow they were still reported stolen. Like, we paid through Coachella and somehow Coachella's system still allows the original reseller to then report stolen and pull it out. But the whole point of going through Coachella's website is to make sure that it's vetted and make sure that this doesn't happen. So I'm really confused. So anyway, stuck outside of Coachella, first world problem.
I love the internet. A girl is actively realizing she just burned $3,000 to stand in a parking lot, and the comment section is just hitting her with the first world problems reality check. Another user named Sophia replied, "I never paid anything close to $3,000 for my ticket, hotel, and transportation combined. That's crazy." But the real kicker is this comment with 27,000 likes. From the official site? Oh, they're getting sued. You would think buying from the official website makes you safe, but listen to this next group of girls who got hit with the exact same reality.
So we went up to the guy that works the gate over there and asked him if he can help us, and we're like, we bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website.
Yeah, that's what the other guy did.
Okay, so that's fine. So you've been waiting here for an hour. You've been waiting an hour. 2 hours. 2 hours.
You can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website. Put that on a t-shirt. Sell it for $200 at the merch stand. The comments are convinced Coachella just oversold tickets like an airline trying to cram 300 people into a 200-seat plane. But the truth is actually way more malicious. It all comes down to the reported stolen loophole. Here is the blueprint of a Scamchella heist. Step 1. A scammer buys a ticket. Step 2. They sell you that ticket on a resale site for triple the price. Step 3. While you're flying to California, the scammer calls Coachella, says they lost their wristband, gets a new one issued, and permanently deactivates yours. And it doesn't just happen at the front gate, it happens while you are sleeping.
Our neighbors at Coachella got scammed. This morning they were forced to pack up their campsite, and this morning whoever sold them the ticket reported their ticket as stolen. When they went to the main event, their wristband wouldn't scan. What's even crazier about that is this is my first time at Coachella, so that could have easily happened to me. But they've been here a bunch of years. They had this crazy setup, they had a portable shower, a full cooking section of their tent. They came so prepared, like they've been preparing all year for this. And then they get scammed and had to leave. Now Brooke just gave me the good news. They actually just texted her, and the bad news is they did have to rebuy their tickets, which is insane after already spending $1,200.
Tickets are going for like $6,000 because of Justin Bieber right now.
Imagine spending $1,200, building an entire functioning society in the dirt with a portable shower and a kitchen, only to get evicted by a piece of plastic that suddenly flashes red, and then having to drop another $6,000 just to get back into your own tent. At that point, I'm simply walking into the desert and starting a new life as a cactus. When people lose thousands of dollars, tensions understandably boil over. Which brings us to the most viral moment of the weekend, the StubHub standoff.
Give me my ID back. Come on. Hi. Tell everyone I say hi. We love it here.
Time for a little story time about exactly what went down yesterday at Coachella with my ticket issue and the attendant throwing my ID at me after trying to confiscate it illegally. So Basically, I showed up yesterday to Coachella for day 2 with a ticket that I bought through StubHub as a verified ticket seller of Coachella. I used that ticket on Friday, no issue, was a legitimate band. I then came back on Saturday. I went to tap my band at the gate, same entrance that I did the day prior, and it went red. And the guy at the door said, oh, it's probably demagnetized because I have so many wristbands on. So just go to Will Call and they'll fix your band or get you a new one. So I go to Will Call and they tap my band and they tell me that the band was reported as lost or stolen and that it is no longer valid. I needed the band to report it to StubHub as evidence that it was no longer working. I had to submit proof to StubHub in order to get my money back for the ticket, and they were not letting me keep the band. They were trying to confiscate it, and for me not giving them the band, they were holding on to my ID. So that was why he eventually got angry, freaked out, threw it at me after me saying that he cannot legally take my ID. It was not a fake ID. There was no alcohol. I wasn't buying anything. I was just trying to show them that my ID was tied to the wristband that I registered through their app.
It is a total war zone out there. People are fighting staff, dropping college tuitions on wristbands, and crying in their rental cars. You'd think the internet would unite to warn people. You'd think we'd have a serious conversation about consumer protection. But no, this is the internet. And the internet only has one true priority: simping.
This is by far the scammiest Coachella that has gone on in like years. Some of my personal friends who are Coachella veterans are being scammed out of thousands of dollars. The scammy motherfuckers, they are out here in the desert. They are like sidewinder snakes hiding in the sand waiting for you to just fucking attack.
Trevi is out here giving a legitimate public service announcement. She is warning citizens about venomous financial snakes in the desert. She is fighting for the people. And what does the comments section do? Sorry I didn't hear a word you just said because you look so pretty. I'm sorry I couldn't focus, girl. You look gorg. Bro, you are getting scammed. Wake up. Even the official Google Gemini account is in the comments going, Trevi the Glam. The festival economy is collapsing, people are losing their life savings, and the AI is down bad in the TikTok comments. We are doomed. Jokes aside, we need to have a real conversation about why this keeps happening year after year. It's easy to look at these TikToks and laugh, but at the core of Scamchella is a brutal lesson in basic economics: supply and demand. Coachella has a strictly limited supply of tickets. But the demand, fueled by FOMO, TikTok aesthetics, and surprise drops from mega artists like Justin Bieber, the demand is infinite. When demand vastly outweighs supply, the market gets hijacked by bad actors. Scammers know that if you're desperate enough to buy a ticket 48 hours before the event, you'll ignore the red flags. They know you'll pay their insane markup because you've convinced yourself you have to be there. But you don't. We live in an era where social media makes us feel like if we miss out on a viral weekend, we are somehow falling behind in life. But let's be brutally honest. No weekend in the desert, no Instagram photo, and no 20-minute DJ set is worth draining your savings account or putting yourself in high-interest credit card debt. Money is time. It's the energy you spent working. When you hand $6,000 over to a scalper for a wristband that might flash red at the gate, you aren't buying an experience. You are buying a massive financial liability. If you want to win the game, you have to stop playing by their rules. Stop providing the liquidity for these scammers' exit scams. Protect your capital, protect your peace, and realize that watching the live stream from your couch with a $4 bag of chips is a massive flex of its own. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the internet's craziest documentary stories. This is Rivex, and I'll catch you in the next one.